In October 1957, the door to space was opened by a small silver space probe. The launch of Sputnik 1 into orbit around the Earth started a chain reaction that altered the course of human history forever. On that day in 1957, the space age had begun. Less than a year later, NASA was born. This new space administration sparked revolutions in rocketry, material science, computers. We went to the moon, flew the space shuttle, built the International Space Station, landed robots on Mars, circled distant worlds, and explored the universe in unprecedented detail. Today, NASA and Lockheed Martin are on the brink of a monumental leap in space exploration capability. With spacecraft like Orion and the Space Launch System, we can take humans deeper into space than they have ever gone before.
We're living in an amazing time. We're doing amazing things. I think about what we're doing today, and it's the things that were science fiction in the days of Sputnik, science fiction even in the days of Apollo. Will humans ever go to the outer reaches of the solar system? Absolutely. Whether it's 100 years or 1,000 years from now, I don't know. But I do know our first step along the way is Mars.
We have been imaging, mapping, digging, probing, and roving Mars with NASA since the 1970s. And humans are on the way.
Is there today, or was there ever life on Mars? Has there ever been life on another planet beyond the Earth?
To answer these profound questions will require astronauts, robots, and telescopes to work together in new ways. Some robots will be early scouts ahead of astronaut landings. Later, robots will be remotely operated by astronauts nearby, unhindered by slow communication links to Earth.
So today we're working on understanding how astronauts could control rovers on a planetary surface. We could do things like operate rovers on the lunar far side, which has never been explored before. Once we've learned how to do that, we can move on to asteroids until we're ready for a 2.5-year mission to the moons of Mars.
By combining the power of human space exploration with robotics, we can take a quantum leap in space exploration.
Robots are becoming more and more powerful, but by teleoperating robots, perhaps from the moons of Mars, we'll be able to put human minds closer to the surface of Mars to do exploration like we've never been able to do it before.
Some places are just too challenging for human space exploration, places in our solar system that we still want to explore.
I believe we could figure out a way to send a human anywhere we put our mind to it, but it is far easier and far safer, especially with the technology that we have today, to send the robotic missions out there.
Science missions spanning our solar system are fundamental to NASA's mission. And for decades, Lockheed Martin has built revolutionary spacecraft that have returned astounding science. Places we can't send robotics, we can still explore with optics. Great space observatories like Hubble and Spitzer have taken us to other solar systems and distant galaxies and bring a better understanding of our place in the universe.
We have the technology today to look back in time machines, if you will. They allow us to see how stars and planets and entire solar systems were born.
We're at the point where we could, in our lifetimes, be able to see planets around other stars and perhaps a pale blue dot with oceans and clouds, another world, a world too far away to reach today. But who can imagine what technologies of 100 or 1,000 years from now will be?
While we use our remote sensing capabilities to explore the universe, we draw on this expertise to observe and better understand our own planet.
Our weather satellites, our environmental satellites, all of the research that we do from space really enriches our knowledge about the Earth.
Weather satellites are essential for monitoring our changing world, and they are crucial for long-term weather prediction and severe storm warning.
There are few things more important to the United States than protecting our people and our property. Geostationary weather satellites are absolutely essential for predicting severe weather and providing people enough time to protect themselves and their property.
For half a century, Lockheed Martin has been a partner in some of the most groundbreaking discoveries and innovative space exploration technologies ever built. The discoveries we have enabled have opened our minds to places we never knew existed and ideas we never dreamed were possible.
The spacecraft that Lockheed Martin has helped to build have really lifted the veil on the rest of the universe.
Having been there before, having systems that you know that work.
You tell us where you want to go, we will figure out a way to get you there.
We build amazing spacecraft here.
We build amazing.
We live in incredibly amazing and exciting times, and we have the opportunity to be part of that, and that is truly amazing.
Where will we be in the next 50 years? Where do you want to go? Lockheed Martin can take us there. Let's partner in discovery. Let's build amazing.